Hey, it's Jimmy from J2K Cars, and today we're working on the S2000. So as you can see, I already took the front bumper off and took a couple things off in the engine bay, mainly the big gigantic air box. I have this in place right now so no dust and stuff goes in the throttle body. Cleaned up a little bit of the hood in terms of fire damage. This is going to have to probably end up being resprayed eventually. That, or I'm gonna use some sort of like golden foil on the shell, maybe. Thinking about it. You can see I was wiping down some of the soot to make sure like this stuff is all just black marks. Looks like the AC line, I bought new AC lines, so I have a brand new AC line that I'm gonna put in, and we're tracing out the wiring harness. So see, it's all got like corroded and crusted and stuff from the fire, as you can see. So I got a new wiring harness loom, and hopefully today we're gonna go ahead and trace that out. I'm going to need to remove the fender because it kind of goes into the fender for this signal light right here. But yeah, hopefully little by little each weekend I work on this, we can get this car back up and running. It's been sitting for about a year at Kelly's place. Got my own place now. It's in the garage. Unfortunately, that leaves the BRZ outside right here, and it rained, so yep. Got the new Victory Function fenders with the blade. I took the wing off because it's sitting outside. I don't want anyone to steal it, so it's sitting right here. But let's go ahead and take this fender off. Cool, now we're fenderless. Okay, new old harness that came out of an 08. Existing harness, I'm gonna pull each individual one out, re-plug it in, all the way through the back into the hard wall, hopefully. So, whew. I'm just gonna apologize to anyone that I'm not documenting very well. I am really trying to get this car just finished and back on the road. I'm not too worried about documenting everything, but I'll try my best. So I'm gonna take off the hood to make it easier to work on the engine bay. All right, much easier to work with. So updates, I got the fuse box back up. This outer control module right here. And I'm going to trace and replace all this. This should be like headlights, basically. Like the yellow wire you see down there that goes down and under, somewhere down here. So it's all about tracing every tedious little thing. But while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up all of this grime that's in the engine bay that was caused by the fire itself. And hopefully, little by little, this engine bay will get cleaned up and it'll start looking more and more like new. So hood came off pretty easy. It's pretty light, actually. I don't think carbon fiber would make it any much lighter than what it is already. So I think sticking with a OEM hood is pretty good, because you know you get that OEM fitment. So I might actually just keep it that way. Plus it looks a little bit cleaner, in my opinion. But as I've been working on my car, he's just been sitting there like that, kind of like guarding the BRZ or guarding the house. Happy, so cute. Alright, so more video. So I got the headlight stuff fished out, got the horn unplugged. This main harness is mainly loose at the, passenger side harness is mainly loose. unplug the fan, then I noticed that there's this one wire that loops all the way over here through the front and back down. I think that's the other horn. So I'm going to have to, because there's so many clips that plug into it, it comes down and I believe it's into that horn right there. I hope. So I'm going to have to fish that out. Update as well, as you can see, I took out the passenger seat because eventually I'm gonna have to lift up the dash. The hardtop I have removed. For the most part, it's kind of like I have everything ready to lift up, but I'm not quite ready to take it out just yet because I need help. Seat's right there.
Are you gonna completely remove these?
Yeah, might as well, right? We're gonna have to because all the that harnesses gets replaced completely. Because we all know well that this car battery doesn't work no more.
Is it dead?
Yeah, probably. Probably needs a recharge if anything, but I'd rather buy a new one for it.
There you go.
Feel normal?
It's not skipping feet.
All right, next day. So, update. Wiring harness hasn't touched. So it's at the same spot where it is currently right now. Moved out a couple clips for the headlights and stuff. Adam came over, so we worked on the engine itself. So, removed the valve cover, as you can see. Everything turns perfectly a-okay. Then, move this bumper. Down here, we removed the oil pan itself. Let me go grab the oil pan so you can take a look at it. All right, so this is the oil pan. No real shimmering of anything in the oil. That I can see, so I think we're pretty much good on the oil pan itself. All right, so shooting a new update. So working on replacing the wiring harness, as you can see. This is the old harness right here. Adam is working on removing the dash so we can go ahead and unplug it and replace it. I don't think I'm gonna do the AC lines at the moment. If I do, it'll be later on. It seems to be pretty much a-okay. It's just the heat sleeving is done for. Timing, everything looks good. There was no pin anywhere. Didn't see anything, no clanking. So we're just gonna put it back together. Hopefully we'll get done with at least this harness, and then we'll probably start on the other engine harness. But I'll shoot another update once we get some more out. It's just a lot of tedious work with wiring, fishing this through. So yeah, Adam's looking up how to take out the dash because there's no other videos on it. But yep, we'll update you soon. It's been several days, but a little update of some stuff I've done is I took out the dash. This wiring harness you see right here runs all along inside of it. So took that off. I unbuttoned this harness, which feeds through the other side that I'm trying to replace. And it looks like it's gonna get caught because it's not quite at the firewall yet. So I think I'm gonna have to undo this whole entire core area. So I'm probably end up removing that. That's pretty much the entire update for the car itself. You see everything right here. All the trim pieces and parts. You see the dash right here. Dash itself isn't actually that long. It's about the same. It's actually smaller than the size of my BRZ splitter. So, but we're making progress. Sorry, I'm not recording again. Just wanting to get this thing ran. All right, so a lot of finagling. I ended up cutting the heads that connect right here to the other engine harness that was bad that we're throwing away anyways. And then it loops up through here, back down and over and down into the fire and back down the fire. We decided not to do that because there's no easy way. So I just basically shot it straight through right here and gonna hide it up and probably zip tie it so it doesn't rattle. And yeah, so passenger side's done. Now we're gonna do the driver's side. And then once that's done, do RTVing and then putting all the coolant and oil back in and then turning the key. And this hurts. Oh my god, that cramps so hard, dude.
I messed that up.
Man. I hope this is enough RTV. Should I have bought more?
No, this should be enough, dude. You still got a ton left.
If we were doing like the front cover, I almost want to take off the front cover just to make sure that the pin's not stuck in there. Because then if the timing chain hits the front, like the pin, wouldn't that be an issue?
Mm-hmm.
But when you were rotating it, you didn't hear it hit anything, right?
No. This little area right here, it has a break in the...
I feel like things just like rolling up against me, like a bug or something. That's freaking crazy. Not to mention you're like constantly squeezing this, so. Home stretch. You think RTV's like applying paste to a CPU?
No, that's easy. I just